Hello, hello, and welcome back to the final part of your spiritual gifting journey. This is the part where we kind of test the waters and we kind of see, what did we learn? Have we opened up our gifts, or do we need to start back at number one and go through the course again? So, psychic exercises is one of the things that we're going to work on today. We're going to do just a couple of these, and I want you to trust your instincts, what happens to come through. I have 3 objects in front of me. I'm not going to show them to the camera yet. What I want you to do is take your 3 deep breaths, and then I want you to set your intention that you are going to connect with my energy and my frequency, and you're going to tell me through the video, you're going to say it out loud to the screen, what object out of the 3 that I give you that you think I'm going to pick up. I have 3 objects. So we're going to start by taking a deep breath. Ready? Again. And again. Our intention is that you are going to connect with my energy and my intuition during this exercise, and you're going to see which object that I pick up in your mind. Your 3 object choices are a crystal, a piece of coral, or a seashell. I'm going to give you just a moment to sit with the energy. You're going to ask yourself, which object am I going to pick up? And when I pick it up, I'm going to show the screen. We're going to ask it, am I picking up a crystal, a piece of coral, or a seashell? Ready? Say your answer out loud, and now I'm going to pick up the object. Coral. So if you got coral, you got it correct. If you didn't, that's okay. You need to start practicing some different exercises in order to fine-tune your accuracy. That's going to be important. We're going to do it again. I have the same 3 objects. I'm going to pick something different this time. All right, so we're going to set the intention of what? You're going to connect with me. You're going to decide what it is that you think it is. A crystal, the coral, or a seashell. Ready? Take a deep breath. Do you have your answer? Seashell. Okay, we're going to try again. I'm going to mix the objects up this time. All right, same 3 objects, crystal, coral, or seashell. All right. Take another deep breath. Say your answer out loud. Crystal. All right. So those are some things that you could practice with other people. You could do objects, you could use pictures, things like that. You could do something called remote viewing, and that's something that we could also work on as well. So just to touch on remote viewing. Remote viewing is something that not everybody is capable of doing. Remote viewing is where maybe you have never even been to a place and you can see things in your mind, and sometimes you get coordinates, sometimes you get a physical location, sometimes you can describe what it looks like. So those are some things that you could practice as well. Maybe you sit with somebody and you ask them to think of a place, and then you start to describe that without any sort of details from them. It's a very challenging one to work on, but it is one that can be kind of fun. As a medium, I do use remote viewing in order to actually maybe see things like crime scenes, maybe to see where somebody went missing, things like that. Maybe to find details in like somebody's passing that they didn't know, or if somebody disappeared and they don't know where they are. I've used it in instances like that. So it can be a useful tool as well. All right, so we're focused on testing our abilities in this chapter. So I would encourage you to do some of that with others, some people that you trust. You don't want anybody who doesn't believe in your gifts to help you, because I feel like it's not helping you. So testing your abilities. You can do any sort of exercise that you feel like would help to test those things. You can start doing readings for people that you trust, but maybe you don't know a lot about their personal life, and see what images or things come to mind and start to fine tune your abilities. I would suggest you do these for free for people in the beginning, especially if this is something that you really want to use, and that you use these with the sole intention of helping each other to heal or to let go of some negative stuff that might be attached in order to further your progress spiritually going forward. The focus should always be on healing with this energy. It should never be on anything to send harm. So, very important, the energy is coming up. We want it to be positive all the time. This work can be very difficult. It can be very draining. It can be very strenuous. So please protect your energy and make sure that you take very good care of your vessel. I try and limit how many readings that I do for people because it can be quite taxing. You're tapping into other people's energetic aura field, and that can be really detrimental to your mental health, your physical health, and so it can take its toll. So make sure that you are cleansing your energy after readings with people so that you don't absorb any of that. You also want to make sure that when you're tapped in that you ask your guides not to show you anything that could be traumatizing to you as well, because some people have seen things that we don't want to ever see. I'm the type of person where I have a lot of lasting effects when I tap into things that they kind of stay with me. So if it's really bad, really scary, really negative and gross, we want to make sure that our spirit team knows that unless it's absolutely necessary, we do not need those gory details, that we wish for only positive energy to enter our space, and that unless it's absolutely necessary, we do not wish to see those things. We don't need to create any harm in our own vessel. And the last thing is using your gifts. Are you ready to start exploring what those are? Are you ready to start using those gifts in order to share them with the world? Part of your mission work and your soul work here is to expand your knowledge and to use your gifts that you possess. So don't hoard your resources. Get out there and share your light with others. And I hope that you enjoyed your gifting classes. Have a wonderful day.